Overkin.
So, you spoke to Parthenax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the dragon rend shout? Well, so be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom. We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek. Such blasphemy. Take your question to the College of Winterhold. They may be able to help you. Breath and focus.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Poor Rogie. If you're feeling charitable, buy the Nordham mead. He's good for it. He's been in Kynes Grove forever. Great storyteller. Keeps everyone's spirits up. Owes me a lot of coin for drinks. I keep telling him not to worry about it, but he's got the stubborn Nord blood. Damn fool doesn't have the coin to pay me back, so he just beats himself up over it, and then he gets thirsty and it cycles all over again. He'll be fine. I just hate worrying about his worrying. Have you seen that Shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. Magic is nothing but trouble. If you're set on it, there's that college in Winterhold, or Ulfric's Court Wizard. But don't say I didn't warn you. Of course. Let me know if you want anything. Or you can just wait here. Let's sate that appetite. See ya.
Where do you want to go? Very well. My carriage is the safest way to travel.
I haven't seen you before. Let me make this clear. I make sure no harm befalls the library. You so much as lift a finger with ill intent, I'll do you in such a way that oblivion might as well be Aetherius to your rotting carcass. Understood? If it's a warm welcome you're looking for, you've come to the wrong hold. Nothing personal, Sirrah. Every other day, some stubborn Nord comes walking in, claiming these books must be burned, for they hold demonic secrets. I'd say they're entirely wrong about that. Doesn't give them the right to burn them, though. It's run by the Junal cult. An odd clique. For Nords, that is. Not meant as an insult, mind you. It's just that their interest in books and all is quite unusual for their kind. They're decent to me and the job pays well, so no complaints. Now, if you're interested in buying, you should talk to Skadi. I'm watching you.
Keep your axe sharp, your wits sharper. Are you wise enough to seek counsel from those who serve Junal? Junal is the Nordic god of knowledge and wisdom, represented by the owl and known to the Imperials as Julianos. We, who dedicated ourselves to Junal, believe the pursuit of knowledge to be the most pure of ways to appreciate creation. Though these days the owl is shunned by the masses, he is still patron to many hermetic orders and clever men found throughout Skyrim. As the reverence of Junal has waned, so has Winterhold. A poetic coincidence, perhaps. This is a library. Sadly, this collection is only the shadow of what it used to be, as much of it was lost during the Great Collapse. We aim to preserve all the remains, and I would gladly give my life to do so. Indeed, you have a keen eye. While much of our beloved city may be gone, these numerous structures surrounding you still tell the tale of a very different age. The old legends tell us the city was founded with but a whisper of a spell by the ancient archmage Shalidor. While not much remains from those times nonetheless, these ruins were crafted with the very same techniques the clever men of old used to build the grand temples found across Skyrim. This city was constructed and imbibed with ancient and powerful runes. The townsfolk would do well to remember that. Take great care with the knowledge you possess. It has power to both create and destroy.
One thing that keeps me going is spending the evening with my Euthymia.
Greetings. Welcome to the College of Winterhold. Welcome to the College of Winterhold. I am Feralda, one of the senior wizards here. I trust you found your journey to Winterhold not entirely unpleasant. Now, I must advise you that if your only purpose in being here is to complain, you would be far better off speaking with the Jarl of Winterhold. If, however, you seek something more, I will be happy to assist you. Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? Do you? It is true there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. Dragonborn? It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards. Do you really have the voice? I would be most impressed to see that. What was that? So the stories are true. You are Dragonborn. Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude with one of the schools of magic. But you... I think there is much that we can learn from each other. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
So this is what passes
Yes,
for a college
of course.
outside the
The
Dominion.
Archmage has
No
my
wonder the
thanks.
Empire lost the war.
Then we're done here.
I am Ancano's personal guard. His safety in this college is my responsibility.
Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? I see. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying... The first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control. Mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
See, she agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? Well, then this should be no problem at all for you. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. All right, everyone. That's all for now. Keep it up.
Cesargo continues to struggle with wards. You have time to practice?
Maybe later. I'm sort of busy now.
Cesargo understands. You hesitate because you know Cesargo will be better than you. Very well.
Good to see Skyrim still have spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Ah, excellent. Very good. Today, I'll teach you a useful spell that might just save your life. If you should ever fall into a river, you'll be very glad you learned it. I will teach you how to breathe underwater. This is exciting, isn't it? Here, take a look at this. Just let me know when you're ready to practice the spell, all right? It's always encouraging to see. That's what this lesson is for. Perfect time to try it out.
I came all the way to Skyrim.
I think perhaps you could help. Look around. I'm sure you'll find him. He'll show you what to do.
Oh, well, that's awkward. Sorry to have brought it up.
College is a bit of an oddity in Skyrim. Magic isn't something that's looked upon fondly.
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please, if you would. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college. Take a look. Mm-hmm.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand girl? You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. What about? Wait, were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Until next time. I don't want to see you treating... And what do you plan to do with it? It would be kept under the highest security. What about? Wait, were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them. And what do you plan to do? It would be kept under the highest security. Of course. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even... It would be kept under the highest security. I don't know who told you that, but I'll do what I can. What we do have are plenty of books. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Fight well.
Greetings.
Hundreds of years have gone. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know? I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price. Ah. You think that even if I did, it would be kept under the highest security? The greatest... What about? I'll bring your... So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. All right, then. I don't want to see you treating any of the... As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact. Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to act. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials. Mm-hmm.
Eleanor, the library is in disarray. When books are strewn about here and there, it makes it impossible to determine if a book's been checked out.
I'm sorry. It's just the professors come in here. Scatter the books without any concern for the person who has to clean up. I thought it might be more efficient if I waited until...
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
I don't want to... Hundreds of years have gone. And what do you plan to do with it? It would be kept under the highest security. I'll bring it... So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful. All right, then.
Eleanor, the library is in disarray. When books are strewn about